chasing me and you. All these years of inspiration and love. Oh, how we live and what we say. It's stamping up and it's our way.
Hi everyone, it's Pauline from Stamp with Pauline, and I'm going to do another scrapbook layout. This again is the Wildflower birthday celebration scrapbooking kit. I thought I'd jump on and do the double page layout for the second one. My previous video had the first double layout in the kit of the first one, and I'm going to go through all of the things that we need for you to then create these layouts as well if you don't have the kit. If you've got any of your supplies, just grab hold of those and I'll go through the measurements with you so you can create the same scrapbooking layout as I have done. I am also going to be creating these layouts using other Stampin' Up products as well. If you're interested in this kit, send me a message and I can, or you can jump onto my website, whichever is easier. And yeah, let's turn the camera around and get started on this. Okay, so for the measurements, I'm going to do this, and you're going to need 2 of everything because the layout does actually go across the page. So you've got 2 12 by 12 pieces of cardstock. These are in the pink. Now for this layer of DSP, this is 12 inches by 3 3/4 of an inch, and it just gets popped down to here. This piece of designer series paper is 11.5 inches by 5 inches, and it gets popped just down here like so. Then we are popping on the strip of the peach pie cardstock, and this strip is 12 inches by 3/4 of an inch, and it just lays on top of that piece there. Then we have this green strip here, and this piece here is 11 3/4 of an inch by 2 inches, and I've made a banner edge on the side. It comes with the die cut, and the die cut just gets glued onto there like so and goes directly over that layer of yellow peach pie that we've got coming through here. And then what we do is we take our bits of matting for our photos. These are 6 by 4, and we pop one here and we pop one here just over the top of that. Oop, I haven't glued it down, of course, so it's a little bit mobile, so we're going to do that. This piece is 3 1/4 of an inch by 3 1/4 of an inch, and it just gets put down like so there. I'm going to just move that down a little bit like that, and that one there. I will rub out the 2H because I did label that on there, so I'll grab hold of my eraser and get that. Then what we have is some little embellishments from the die cut kit. It's got project number 2 here. Now that then sits onto the top of here. If you want to, you can make this photo slightly smaller. In the kit I didn't see any measurements for this one, so I did make it a 6 by 4, but I might just see if that will go. That one I think is just ever so slightly smaller. And then we have this embellishment, and I'm going to go off to the side like that so I can get that in on my page, and that there. And then we also have this little die cut sticker as well, and once I've got my photos I will stick that. But what I do in the meantime, if I'm creating a layout that I haven't got the photos ready for right now, what I will do is peel this off, and using my embossing buddy, put some of that on the back of there, and that takes off that stickiness. And what I then do is pop a little dimensional on the back of there, and then when that goes down, let me just trim this off so you can see what I'm talking about, and then that gets to sit just there with the date on it. A bit of journaling up the top here, and that is layout 1 done. Now for layout page on the second one, you just follow the same directions as we did before. So the first layer is going this way. So we pop down our pink. Let me just move that so I can line that up with everything there. And then we are placing down our floral, and then our strip of yellow, peach pie, and then I'll just make a banner edge off here as well. That goes down like so, and then I would glue this on first before I glue this layer down. So that goes onto there like that, and then the embellishments are on this page. We have our floral coming in like that. We have a bunch of balloons coming in like that. We have the smaller, we have a 4x4 coming in, and the 4x4 they've got positioned in about that location. Don't want to cover up too much of my elements. And then we have a 3 and let me just check the measurements on this one. I do believe it's 3 1/4 of an inch. Yeah, so 3 1/4, and that gets put about there, and the balloons can just go slightly off to the side like so. And then again, I'm not keen on the sticker, so I would actually let me just trim around that just so you get the idea of where it is. Using the embossing buddy, I would position my sentiment up the top like so, and that is our double layout for the birthday kit. And like I said, if you don't have the photos, you can easily make this layout, put your mats down. You can add things, slide things in by just using dimensionals. So that's what I tend to do with my photo mats, is I do actually like to raise them up a little bit, just so that they've got that height in them. But I can also slide things in to add extra bits and pieces that I'd like to do. You can also stamp the background piece of your cardstock if you want to, maybe some leaves that we have. I think the little leaves from the stamp set would look really nice randomly all over the paper of the cardstock on the back. But yeah, lots of different ways of doing that. And then of course you can also reorientate the paper. So if you don't want the layout, if you're making 2 single layouts, you could have one layout like this, and then you could tweak this one to position it in other ways. So if you didn't want those, there's lots of other options to manipulate and create other scrapbooking layouts. So you could even put that over there. We would obviously need to move the balloons to make them go in this direction, and then that would be another layout. Just different ways of making your scrapbooking go a little bit further. If you've only got this as a basic mud map, you're able to manipulate it and turn it and make different things. If your photos go in the direction that don't fit the layout, just turn them. So if I didn't have the landscape photo, I had a portrait, I would rejig that photo, or even possibly just making this one out. Let's move him over to there. So lots of different ways of making things work a little differently to suit whatever needs you. But if you're new to scrapbooking, this is a great way of just making a quick, easy, simple 6 pages for your first album. Too easy to do. So have fun with that, and I will catch you next time. See you then. Bye.
What we love, what we do makes a difference in me and you. All these years of inspiration.